Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 2 subject science. The thought for today: if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. So the meaning of this thought is that you have to be willing, means you should have that wish to learn, then no one will be able to stop you. But if you find excuses, if you think that it is difficult and you find so many problems and you give up, then no one can help you in that. But if you are determined, if you decide that nothing, no problem can stop you, then you will always achieve success. So always be willing to learn new. Always be willing. The topics for today's video: Lesson 8, Things Around Us, that we have been learning. We'll continue with that lesson. I will just give you the recap of the previous video. In short, what we have studied in the previous video, we'll just understand in a few minutes. Then summary and the keywords. The summary of the lesson and the keywords, the important words, the terms that we have learnt in the lesson, that we shall discuss. Then we will also discuss the notes of the chapter, notes of lesson 8, Things Around Us, which you will copy in the fair book later on. But along with the video, you will write one time in rough book. So let me just give you the recap of the previous video. So let us just revise the previous video's contents. Lesson 8, Things Around Us. I hope you have already given the heading in your notebook. So, yesterday in the video we saw about man-made things. We learned that the things which are not found in nature, that are made by man, that things are called man-made things. Like the examples given below: table, fan, house, car, bridge, pencil. All the man-made things are non-living things, as they cannot breathe, they cannot eat food, and cannot move themselves from one place to another. These things like laptop, these are man-made things and non-living as well. All the man-made things are made from natural things. For example, chair is made from wood, and we get wood from trees. So it is the cycle that continues. See, we get chair from wood, wood from trees. Then example of house. House is made with the help of bricks, steel, glass, right? So we get bricks from clay, we get steel from metal, we get glass from sand. Then we had learned that metal is used for making keys, car, utensils, aeroplane. Then also we had learned that we get books from trees, as books, the papers are made with wood, and we get wood from trees. We had learned about living things. We see many living things around us, and some are non-living things. Things that have life are called living things. And living things, they can move, they can grow, they need food and water, they can breathe like we breathe, and they can reproduce. So here the examples are given. See, a boy, here a boy and a girl. So these are examples of living things. We all humans, we can move, grow, we need food, water, we breathe, and we reproduce. We had learned about the living things that can move. Human beings move using the legs. Animals also have legs. They can also move. Animals without the legs, they crawl or they slide, swim with their body, like snake crawls. The fish swims in the water. Living things can grow. A baby becomes a child, child becomes a man. Calf becomes a cow. Seed is grown into plant, plant grows into big tree. Non-living things we had learned, they cannot move, they cannot grow, they does not need food and water, they cannot breathe, and they cannot reproduce. We had learned examples of non-living things: umbrella, basketball, pen, pencil, bag, vehicles. All these are non-living things. Different types of materials we had learned, that man-made things are made with different kinds of materials. Examples are wood, rubber, metal, plastic. These are different kinds of materials. Wood is used for making the objects like table, chair and pencil. Rubber is used to make objects like balloon, tire, gloves and erasers. Metals are also used to make objects like utensils, ornaments, cars and machines. Plastic is also used to make objects like bottles, buckets, mug and combs. Now, today we are going to learn about the keywords. What are we going to learn? Keywords, the important words that we have learned in the lesson. So today, from here we shall continue. This is the new slide that I have shown you today, which we have not seen in the previous video. So I want all of you to write this heading, write today's date and day. As I tell you every day, that whenever you watch the video, first you should write date and day, and you should write the name of the lesson that you already know, lesson 8, things around us. We have understood the lesson completely. Now we shall learn keywords. First, number 1 keyword, natural things. What are natural things? Things found in nature that are not made by man are called natural things. Now, some things are there which the man has not made. We find it naturally in the nature. We don't have to make it. We don't create those things. Like you say air, we need air every day. Have we made air? Have humans made it? No. It is natural. We get it from trees. Water. Have we made water? The rivers, oceans? No, that is natural. So these things, like I said, air, water, which we get naturally from the nature, those things are natural things. I will read this twice and you have to write this keyword in your rough book as you are watching the video. Things found in nature that are not made by man are called natural things. Things found in nature that are not made by man are called natural things. Number 2. This is keyword number 2. Man-made things. So, first we saw natural things, we get naturally. What are man-made things? Let us learn about that. Things that are made by man and not found naturally are called man-made things. Now, there are some things which we have to make. Only then we can use those things. The nature does not give us those things. Man has made those things and it is needed by us every day. For example, you can say clock or watch. You see the time in the clock, it is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever the time is. So, is that natural? Do we get the clock naturally? No, it is man-made. Clock is example of man-made. There are many man-made things which we use. For example, books. You read book, textbook, storybook, whichever book you like. So that book is also a man-made thing. So man-made things are made by man, humans, and we need them every day. Like fan. You cannot go a day without fan. As of now it is winter, so you can just spend a few hours without switching on your fan. But in summer, can we just go on a day without a fan or air conditioner? So these are man-made things. Then number 3 we have living things. Keyword number 3, living things. So it is very easy to learn what are living things. The things that have life in them. Natural things that grow and multiple on their own are called living things. Now, natural things are there. Natural things that grow on their own and they multiply. They keep on increasing and increasing. That things are called living things. Examples are already given over here, right? Over here you can see man, animals, birds, plants. These things are natural things. They are living. They reproduce. From one human, there is one more human, then one more. So human beings keep on increasing. New children are born every day. Same way, new animals are born every day. New plants are born every day. These things are called living things. They keep on multiplying. They keep on increasing their number. So the definition I hope you have written: natural things that grow and multiply on their own are called living things. Now what are non-living things? We learned about living things. What are non-living things now? That is keyword number 4. Things that do not have life in them are called non-living things. Simple as that. The things which do not have life, they do not breathe, they do not eat, they don't need air, they don't need oxygen, they just stay at their place without over touching them. See, examples are given, you can see rainbow is there, right? There are so many other examples: pencil, torch, teddy bear, chair, car, ball. So many things are there. These things are non-living because they don't need oxygen, they don't need air, they don't need water, food, nothing. Those things are called non-living things. Definition: things that do not have life in them are called non-living things. So I hope you have understood all the 4 keywords of the lesson. Now let us read the summary in short what we have studied in this lesson. Summary. Write down this heading and let us read. Point 1. Things around us can be either natural or man-made. We have learned 2 most important things, that whatever we see around us, right from the morning till night, whatever you see around you can be divided into 2 categories: natural or man-made. The things that are natural, you get naturally. Man-made things are made by humans. Point number 2. Natural things can either be living or non-living. Now, natural things can be of 2 categories, either living or non-living. If you see that something is naturally there, it can be living also or non-living also. For example, you can say animals. Animals are natural. They are living things, right? Then, for example, river or clouds. These things are natural, but they are non-living things. Even mountains. So, natural things can be of 2 categories, living or non-living. Point number 3. Non-living things could be either natural or man-made. Now, non-living things are many. They can be natural also and man-made also. Like I just gave the example of clouds, I give the examples of mountains. These are natural. Then, man-made things are many, like table, chair, pencil. All these are non-living, but they are man-made. Whereas, mountains, rivers, these are non-living, but they are natural things. That is the difference. Then, point number 4. man-made things are usually made of different materials. Man makes so many things, and these things are made up of different materials. Like we saw the example, books, we get it from wood. We saw so many examples, a house, we get it from different materials we need. So man-made things are made using different materials. This was the summary of the lesson. So in the previous video, you might have seen that we had started solving some interesting activities, right? So today also we shall continue solving these interesting activities. Activity number 1 and 2 we had already solved. Let's have a glance. Circle the natural things from the following. We had circled the natural things like mountains, river, fruits. These are natural things. Then we had done second activity. Circle the man-made things from the following, and we had circled chair, clothes, laptop, fan. These are man-made things. These two activities were covered in the previous video. Now, today we have activity number 3. Circle the living things from the following. What do we have to circle? Living things. And what are the living things? We just saw the definition of living things. Natural things that grow and multiply on their own are called living things. That grow, they can move on their own, and they multiply. They keep on increasing. So let us see which are the living things, and we have to circle those. See over here, you can see the bird. Here is pencil, plant, stones, clock, and a boy. Now, from these images, you can see 6 images are given on the screen. Which are the living things? Can you name them? You can just take the time of 30 seconds and think about it. Then see whether your answer is right or not. So 30 seconds you have. You have to think which are the living things. So are you ready to go? I hope you have already thought and you are ready to give the answer. 30 seconds are now over. So which are the living things from these? Let us start circling. So number 1, you can see the bird. Bird is living, right? It has life. It flies. It flies up high in the sky. And a bird is there which can reproduce. There are so many birds. The birds keep on multiplying in number. So birds are living. Then one more we see, that is plants. Plants are also living, right? We give water to the plant every day. It keeps on growing every day. It can have fruits. It becomes a tree when it grows bigger. So plant also has life. It can also make its own food, that is living. Then number 3, which is the living thing that you can see now? Which one is left? Only one, that is about a boy. You can see the boy who is walking over here, right? So that boy is living. Boy is living thing. So these 3 we have circled: birds, plants, and this boy. Bird, plant, and boy. These 3 are living things. So I hope you have got all the 3 answers correct. Excellent if you have got all the 3 answers correct. Very good. Next, circle the non-living things from the following. Non-living things. So what are the non-living things? The things that do not have life in them are called non-living things. The things that do not breathe in, they do not eat food, they do not walk on their own, they do not move on their own. So those things are non-living. So here are the images: car, pencil, plant, stones, clock, boy. So 30 seconds you have. Again, you have to think about the non-living things. Can you name some non-living things? As I said, that things will not be able to breathe. They do not need oxygen. We have to move those things. Otherwise, that things will not move. So your 30 seconds are about to get over. Are you ready to give the answer? So now I will circle the non-living things and you will check it. First we have the image of car. Car is non-living because it does not move on its own. We have to make it move. It is a non-living thing. Example. Then we have the image of stones. Even stones do not move on their own, do they? No, we have to make them move. If we pick up the stone and throw, then it will move. Otherwise, it will not. So, stones are also non-living. Then we have the image of clock. As you can see over here, the image of a clock which is given. Even clock is non-living. Clock is example of non-living thing. So here we have circled 3. And these 3 are non-living thing. One more we have. Which one is left now? Yes, do you know the answer? Only one is left, that is pencil. Pencil is also non-living. You are writing with pencil, right? Pencil is non-living. So these 4 images which I have circled are non-living things. Then we have next one, new activity. State whether following is natural, N, or man-made, M. So, you have to tell me whether these images which are given over here are those natural or man-made. If these are natural, then you will write N. If it is man-made, then you will write M. Right? So, let us begin. See, the image of the mountain is given. Here the image of car is given. Now you know the difference between natural and man-made. Natural means things which are found in the nature which are not made by man. And man-made things means what? The things which are made by man and which we cannot get naturally, which we make but that are not available naturally. That things are man-made. So, first of all, mountain. Is it natural or man-made? It is natural. And what about this car? Car is man-made. We make this car for our convenience. So, here I have written the answer. You will not draw this image. You will not draw this figure. You will write the names. Here you will write mountain. And then you will put a dash or a box and you will write N, that is natural. Then you will write the spelling C-A-R, car. And you will put a box and in the box you will write M, that is man-made. Next, number 3 and 4. You can see the image of a fan and the river, right? So we need fan every day. We need this water every day. But one of these is natural and the other one is man-made. Fan, it is a machine. You switch on, it will start moving. You switch off, it will stop. Will it move on its own without your command, without you put on the switch? No, it will stand still without your command. So, that is man-made. It will not move on its own. River. River keeps on flowing and flowing and flowing. It gives us water. So this is natural. We don't have to make it move. It moves on its own. Let's write the answer. So, image number 3, you will write the spelling F-A-N, fan. And in the box you will write M, that is man-made. Here you will write river, R-I-V-E-R. And in the box you will write natural. So you will just write N for natural. Next we have image number 5 and 6. Here, so many fruits, yummy fruits are there, right? Your mouth might be watery right now. You want to eat these fruits, don't you? So these are fruits. So many different fruits are there. It's very yummy and tempting. And here you can see the image of utensils. All the things which are found in the kitchen. These are utensils. You might have seen your mother, grandmother, they might be using this in the kitchen. So these are fruits, these are utensils. We need this for cooking, we need this for eating. So what you eat, that can be natural, right? The fruits are natural, we eat those things. Do we eat these utensils? No. We make our food in it, but we don't eat these utensils. These are man-made, while these fruits which we eat are natural. So here you will write the answer N for natural. For fruits you will write N, and you will write the spelling of fruits. Then you will write utensils, and then in the box you will write M for man-made. Then the next two images, number 7 and 8. So this is what we need every day. What is it? Water. Here the toys are there. You like toys, right? You play with toys. Very tempting toys these are. So one of these is natural. Which one is natural? Of course, water is natural. It is obtained naturally from the nature. And these toys are made by us. These are man-made. So here I have written N for natural. You will write water, and in the box you will write N, and then you will write toys. In the box you will write M for man-made. Then we have one more activity. Activity number 3. State whether the following is living or non-living. If it is living, you will write L. For non-living, you will write N. So living things means the things that grow on their own are living. Non-living things, they don't grow, they don't move also on their own. So here you can see the image of an insect, right? This insect, is it living? Yes, it can fly, it can move on its own. It is living. Pencil, if you keep it on the desk, it will not move unless you move it. So that is non-living. So here I have written L in the box for living. N I have written for non-living. You will write here insect, and in the box you will write L, and then here you will write pencil, and in the box you will write N, that is non-living. Next two images. Here is the image of the big stone or the rock, you can say, and here is the image of sand, right? So which is living and which is non-living? Do you see anyone from these? Is it living? No. Both these are non-living. Stones or rock, sand, these things don't have life. So both are non-living things. So I have written N over here and also over here, non-living things. Girl and clock. This girl grows. She will grow up. Clock, will it grow? No, it will not grow. It will just show the time whole day. It will not grow bigger and bigger. But the girl will grow bigger with her age. So the girl is living, clock is non-living. Answers are written in the box L, living, N, non-living. You will write girl, in the box you write L, then you write clock, in the box you write N, non-living. Last but not the least, here the image of ferocious animal you can see, right? And here the image of umbrella. So animals, all the animals are living. They grow with their age like us. So animal, living. Umbrella, which we use especially in monsoon season, that is non-living. So I have written the answers. You can also write animal, then in bracket you write L, living, and then you write umbrella, that is non-living, so you write N in the box. Here we complete our today's video. I hope you enjoyed all the activities that we did. Which are the activities that we did? Identify the natural things, man-made things, living things, non-living things. Also we saw the difference between natural and man-made, and we saw the difference between living and non-living. So in the next video we shall discuss the notes of the lesson number 8, things around us. Till then, take care all of you. Take care of your family. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.